I don't have a question. I just have a comment. Um, I just hope the people won't be afraid to have confidence in the Rife machine. I've been doing this a long time, and my cancer didn't happen just overnight, and it's not going to go away just overnight. But I was supposed to be dead according to the biopsy in February of 2018. And here I stand, just getting ready to go put my chickens up for the night. I've worked most of the day. The days that I don't feel well, I just figure it's the toxins in my body, and I know I've got to go detox. But there are most days that I don't even remember that I have cancer. The days that I've cheated on my diet, I'm paying for them. And I know it. I mean, I've been doing this long enough that I know that it's what I have put in my body. So I guess what I'm just trying to say is I believe this works. I've never had chemotherapy. I've never had radiation. I still have the tumor. I can see it. I can feel it. It's shrinking. So I just hope people will get hope from this, that it might take a while. You know, I can handle it if it takes another 5-10 years. It's slowed me down some, but you know what? It's not stopped me. So I'm not telling anyone not to go have chemotherapy. That's not my message, but my message is the Rife works.
Well, thanks, Crystal. I appreciate that. So when I put this Zoom presentation together, I had considered whether or not, by me sort of revealing some of the gaps that can happen, that people might feel discouraged about the Rife machine. But I guess one of the main things that I'm trying to do through this is to show people that that the Rife machine is an incredible tool, and it's really the primary pillar that we've really built our clinic around. And there's no way that we're ever going to stop utilizing the Rife machine as long as we are allowed to manufacture them and sell them, because of the amazing things that we've seen happen. But the reality behind it is that, just like every single thing in this life that is touched by humans, is that there is an element of imperfection that comes with it. And that even though we do our absolute best to get as close as we can, that there can be holes in that perfect intention. And so, it's the same thing with everything that we try to do. We want to aim to live life in excellence, but that doesn't mean that it's always going to move forward perfectly the way that we would dream, or the way that we desire. God tells us that man makes his plans, but that God's going to direct his steps. And so we make a plan on the way that we're going to put together this Rife program, the way that we're going to try to come alongside our patients to the best of our ability to help them move forward. But that ultimately, beyond that, there are elements of this that can be beyond our control. And that we'll do everything that we can to come alongside our patients. But when we approach using the Rife machine as if it is the magic tool that is going to cure everything, we can be feeding ourselves a misnomer, and we can be setting ourselves up for some disappointment, because there are things with the Rife machine that can be tweaked and can be changed and enhanced, so that we can get closer to what each of our patients need, if they're seeing that the original Rife program doesn't seem to be helping them as much as we can. And that being said, we could tweak it again and again and again. And if their body or their cancer is not something that we can get behind, then it might not be something that we can get behind. So there's just this balance. There's this balance of living in reality, and also living with this hope and with this trust that we're doing everything that we can that's right to be able to boost our immune system and push it forward and overcome this horrible disease. So I'm so grateful for your words and your wisdom, Crystal, and your guidance. I greatly appreciate that. And I also hope too that what I was saying is not a discouragement to people, but it's just again a reminder that we are humans trying to help other humans, and that I am not a cure-all, and Dr. Connors is not a cure-all, and the Rife is not a cure-all, but we're going to do every single thing that we can to try to come alongside you and help you if you reach out to us and you ask us for it. And hopefully that will allow us to have more people have an experience like you, Crystal, where you're able to look back and go, multiple years ago, I wasn't even supposed to be here, but look at me now and look at the journey that I'm walking on. So thank you so much.